Hey guys, Rayan here. I wasn't actually planning on doing any videos for a while as I don't have very much time to play Worm at the moment, but something happened which has forced me to have to do something. Basically, I was playing on the Valoria server for quite a long time, really enjoyed that, but unfortunately the owner had decided to shut it down. So I was really gutted about that because I'd spent quite a lot of time. I got my faith up to 90. I even got my meditation up to 70 so I could get healing hands on the path of love. And that was a pain in the butt to do. But anyway, that's what happened. And she's opening up a new server, but the skill gain and action timers and everything are going to be even slower. Um, and she's not going to allow a cash shop, which means I can't do what I did before, which is just dump in a few pounds into the server every month and sort of, do my upkeep from there. You'd actually have to earn cash in game. So I don't have time for that, unfortunately. So I had to find another server. And where I'm on right now, this is called the Otherlands server, and it's run by Bidou, who is a long-time Worm developer. He has developed many of the mods which I use. Many of them I've actually got running right now. And this server is quite different. First of all, it's taken out all the annoyance. It's 10 times skill, 10 times action. Now, a year ago, when I first started playing Worm Unlimited, after having come from Worm Online, I kind of wanted a slower paced experience because to go quickly felt too much like cheating. But I've already done it all in Worm Online, and then I've already done it all again on the Valoria server, and the idea of doing it all again for a third time from scratch at the slow pace of Worm, I just can't face it. So this is actually perfect for me to have a faster paced server where I can just get things done because I just don't have much time to play. Now, some other things on here is, for example, the faith gains and meditation gains are all the restrictions are completely reduced. I literally logged on. There was the altar of the three right there. I went and started praying, and it just increased my faith every time. And it didn't stop at 10. Usually you have to wait every 20 minutes. It just kept on going. I got to 30 faith within 6 minutes and became a priest. And then I just carried on, and I had 60 faith in, I think, about an hour and a half, 2 hours. It was crazy. So that's really awesome. I mean, it's awesome for me because it just means that I can have an instant high-powered priest. Where's my skills? So my prayer is at 65. I've been praying quite a bit. Where's my actual faith? Oh God, I can't remember how to play the game. It's already on 99. You see, so, and I'm a faux priest again, which means I'm going to have the benefits of not taking aggro, though I have to have 30 favour. I do at the moment, but I didn't a moment ago. I had an argument with the spider. Anyway, I'm waffling. So where I am at the moment, I am at the top of a mountain looking down on a splodge of dirt. The splodge of dirt is my new deed. Where I am at the moment is where I'm going to put a second deed. There's one thing that I've always wanted to do in Worm, and I have never done it in all the years I've been playing, and that is build a big, massive castle. Now, I could build a castle anywhere, but I think there's something about building a castle on the top of a hill where you get a great view, and this is an awesome view. And of course, it would be a view of my own deed. Now, the splodge, I've deeded a few extra tiles going inland there, but not much. I plan to expand and basically deed that whole area if I can. Everything you can see there, as much as I can to deed, I want to. To earn money in this game, there is no cash shop, so you do have to earn money in the game, but it's so much easier because they have traders with infinite cash. And because the skill gain is so fast, there's a few things you can do. I mean, at the moment, I've just been praying to get my faith up and then getting gems and then selling those. And another thing you could do is make cordage rope or whatever. You know, it's going to be very easy to do to get money in the game. So that's just not an issue. It's not going to be like Valoria where you really have to sort of trade with other players and that kind of stuff. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and then I'm going to go back down the hill and show you what I've done so far. But this is just a view of where I am. There's some pine trees here, maples here, the fir trees. I hate the fir trees. So I'm going to start cutting down here towards that beach area. The beach is quite good. It's full of aggro mobs like crocs and scorpions. It's a good little hunting area. It's a bit small, but it's quite good. And then there's another very small beach over on the left-hand side there, and that's just full of cattle and stuff. The aggressive mobs on this server is quite low. It's set at 30%. So it means there's certainly plenty of animals, domestic animals, which is good for cooking and farming, especially now that we've got the new cooking update, but not so good for hunting. But I'm fine with that. I kind of rushed the hunting skill on Valoria to do some dragon raids, and I kind of regret doing that, so I'm going to take my time with it this time. Anyway, I'll pause now and see you back at the bottom. This is one other thing I wanted to show you actually. You can see right here I'm on my cart. You can pick, you can harvest from a cart, you can cut trees from a cart, you can do all of your leveling from a cart, you can do almost everything from a cart, and it's just so handy. What this server does is it just takes out all of the annoyance of Worm, and for the position that I'm in right now, which is where I just don't have the kind of playtime that I used to. I'll be lucky if I get to play a few hours a week. I don't want annoyance. What is that? Corpse of a fog spider. Oh, fog spider. I don't actually know what a fog spider is. Anyway. Water. Oh, that's very boring. Okay. That probably doesn't help that I butchered it with my shovel. Wow, yeah, you'd think I'd be better at that now after all the years we've been playing this game. Anyway, I am going to pause it now, and I'll see you back down the bottom. Actually, maybe I won't bother because I'm almost there, and then I can show you the local area. So yeah, coming up over here, you can start to see some of the cattle. I'm surprised at how easy it is to traverse this rather steep terrain in a car. I thought I was going to have problems. I thought I was going to have to climb up here, but I haven't had to at all. Right, so yeah, loads of domestic animals, which is cool. And my deed is just a little bit further up. The spiders are showing us aggro, but I have over 30 faith now, so I should be safe from them. So I've got a little oak forest here, which is quite handy. Okay, here we are. Now, one thing I should mention is that if I do my playtime, I have played for 1 day and 10 hours, and a lot of that was just praying. So I have managed to do all of this in about a day. Basically, I spent about half of that time at the spawn town, just doing some basics, getting some resources, getting a few skills up like the faith and so forth. And then yesterday I came to this location, I deeded, and I've got everything set up here. So one of the things that I've always done on previous servers is that I've always ended up putting like an altar and a temporary BSB by the token, and then it's still sitting there 6 months later. I don't tidy up after myself, so I really didn't want to do that this time. So I made sure that everything's kind of tidy and I've got started. So I've created a mailbox straight away. That was a little bit of effort to do that with basic skills. They're saying that all the skills on this server, they start off at 20, not at 1, which makes things a lot easier. And mind logic and body control are at 21, so you can ride a horse and command a sailboat straight away. So the mailbox is handy because I've got another alt parked at the spawn, so I can just mail stuff to him to sell to the trader, and I can sort of COD things so that I can get the cash back and so forth. So over here, I've built a small pen, gathered up a few of the wild animals, got a little bit of farm area, and then I've built just a temporary farmhouse. So this won't stay here. But in here, I've got just about everything I need to get going. So I've got a bed, so I can get some sleep bonus. I've got an altar here. I've done a forge, a BSB. Now this is a new storage unit, and I love this. I've never seen one of these before. This is new, I think, and it has these 3 shelves, and this can hold as much as a raft and can hold large items. Now, I haven't got much on here at the moment, but I can put in, apparently you can put in sort of larger tools, so things like rakes and, where's my stuff? So I should better put things like, yeah, big stuff, and apparently it can hold things like, fishing rods and things. So I can have all of my bits and pieces here, and then I've got a bulk storage bin and a food storage bin. So I've just got started, and I'll quickly show you the mine. I had I don't know if you call it luck or something else on the mine. What I wanted to do was a 2-tile opening, and I prepared these 2 tiles side by side. I'd done the surface mining, so they're exactly the right shape. This one here, so this was going to be the other part of the tunnel entrance. But when I opened up the mine, the very first, okay, here it is. It's an iron vein, so I couldn't use it as a tile entrance. Now, oddly, I can mine it. I don't know what happens if it depletes. Presumably this would turn back to rock or something. I don't know. Anyway, I haven't done much else. I've just come in, created a couple of tunnels. I haven't found any other iron, so that's it. The reason why my cave is so brightly lit is because this is another mod. It's called Brighter. I think it's called Brighter Caves, and I love it. I absolutely hate the dark. I hate dark caves, and I hate playing in the dark. I'm also running a mod called Time Lock, which allows you to set the time. So I have it on Time Lock 12. If I do say Time Lock 9, is that not? Oh, that's 9 a.m. So 21. That sets it to the evening, you see. And I don't like playing when it's dark, so basically I just do Time Lock 12, boom, and I can play in the daytime for me all the time, no matter what the time is in game. So I absolutely love that. And this was those kind of servers. I don't think they were allowed on Valoria, but on this server, Bidou, he created those mods and he runs the server, so that's all good. So I've got everything I need to get started. Up there is where I was looking from, so that was the view. So that's where I'm going to put my castle. I'll need a second deed to do that. I could extend the deed, but then I'd be deeding that whole sort of mountain, which is a bit unnecessary. So I think it's probably better to just do it as a separate one. And then this deed, I'm just going to extend down. It doesn't come down very far, so yeah, I'm not aggro to these mobs anymore now. I think the deed comes down to about here. Yeah, this is the perimeter. So I'm going to want to expand down to the trees and then expand all the way over there and then just keep growing it as much as I can. So I need to get some more money first before I can do that. Hello, Mr. Spider. Okay, so I think that's about it. I'm probably not going to do videos very often because, as I said, I don't have very much playtime. My main priority at the moment is just getting the deed extended so I can secure the land, because apparently the server is quite new and lots of people have been creating deeds. I'll just show you the map actually. So this is a, oh, that's where I am. So this is a map. It's only a small one. It's just a 2K map. It's quite good. This is the spawn point here. So you can see the deeds are sort of popping up all over the place. It's quite nice with all the rivers. So you've got all these sort of separate land masses, which makes boats important. But it's a really nice map actually. There's loads of nice places to settle where you've got lots of mountains and stuff. So there's no problem for your resources. But then if you take the effort to go to these sorts of places, amazing hunting grounds. On sort of the outskirts, this is another one here. Over here you've got lots. Now where I am, this is my kind of island here. So this is me, Shorefall Glade. I'm going to build a road which is going to come sort of all the way up here. And then what I might experiment of doing is actually creating my own sort of steppe area. I mean, you can plant steppe just with mixed grass. So maybe I'll convert, I don't know, maybe over here or something. I don't know, wherever. I'll think about it. But it's an idea for the future when I have more time. But yeah, so that's about it for now. Don't know when I'll record another one, when I've got an update, whenever that will be.